Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be changing my transmission gear oil. So a while back I went ahead and changed my transfer case and rear diff, but I was going to let the transmission go till about 5,000 and I just flipped that over on Sunday. So today I'm going to go ahead and change it. I just took it for a little spin to get everything warmed up. So I'm going to go ahead and take the covers off. Got the car up on the lift, as you can see behind me, and let's see what we got. So you get my chair and some tools and we'll get started. So real quick here, I thought I'd go over what you need to do this gear oil change on the GR. So 2.1 quarts is what it calls for if you have the limited slip diffs. So I have the three, actually I have two full ones, one's half left over from a previous gear oil change on my 17 IM. So you're gonna need a 10 millimeter ratchet or something to get rid of to loosen the four 10 millimeter bolts on the under tray. You're gonna need a small screwdriver or tool to get rid of the clips, take the clips off. You're gonna need a 22 and a 24 millimeter wrench to get the fill bolt and the drain bolts off of the transmission. And you're gonna need some kind of transfer pump. So to get the gear oil from the bottle into the transmission. And something like this works very well. I've used the cheap pumps before and they're kind of frustrating. Something like this will work much better too. And so I will leave links to this stuff in the description below. So hopefully this kind of stuff helps you guys, and I appreciate you guys watching this. Please like and subscribe, and let's get going. So the first thing we got to do is get all of these clips off, and there's some 10 millimeter bolts up front. So let's go ahead and start getting these undone. Those are all out of there. Now I just got to get the bolts out. All right. So once you get all those out, this will just slide right out toward the back and down. Okay. Now with that out of the way, we have access to our transmission. I hadn't really looked at it that closely when I've had it off before, so it's a good thing now to take a peek at it and find our drain and fill plugs. So here's the transmission, and if you're looking at it, this is coming around, looking at it kind of from the front to the back. And right back here, let's get some light on this so you can see it better. Right there is our drain plug. So it is facing the left front wheel. So the fill plug, let's see if you can, is a little harder to see. There it is. See it? See it right there? Right above that. Right above that bolt. There. The light is shining right on it. It's not the one facing the camera. You see the side of it. You only see the side of it right there. And now the fill bolt is a 24 millimeter. And the drain bolt is a 22 millimeter. There's that sucker right there. So now, depending on what you want to do, the Toyota instructions tell you to remove this and a bunch of other stuff, and it's so that you have access. If you take this off, you have better access to that. But I think that you should be able to get a wrench up in there to still work on that okay. So, oh here, maybe, oh yeah. Let's see if I can get that. There it is. Get my hand on it. Right there. Right there. So, now, the thing that you want to do is you always get the fill bolt loose first. Don't ever drain your gear oil first. Get the fill bolt loose first so that you know you can put oil back into it. Once you know you can fill it back up, then you can come down and drain it. So that's what we're going to do. First bolt we want to try to get loose is that one right there. So let me get a 24 and let's give it a shot. Always worry about the first time breaking some of these bolts loose because well, the factory, they can be mighty tight. So let's see if we can get her broken here. And there we go. Okay, the fill bolt is broken loose. Okay, let's see if we have the same kind of luck with the drain bolt here. So, oh, look at that. Wow. Those weren't bad at all. So somebody that was working on those that day did it right. So now we can go ahead and drain this. Now, I did see that they say that this one can drain without releasing the bolt the whole way. So I guess we will see. Just so it doesn't splash and make a mess. But okay. We'll see what the bolt looks like when we take it out. They said it's got a slot in it so that the oil can drain out like that. It looks pretty good. It doesn't look too bad. I wasn't sure. I've actually never changed a transmission. The transmission's gear oil so soon at 5,000, but We'll see. So let me make sure that I got the fill plug loose enough to let air in. You don't get the fill plug off, air can't replace the liquid, and so we can, now that we know it's loose, we can go ahead and at least just remove the whole thing. Oh yeah, see the difference? Wow, because I've almost got it loose now. There it comes. Wow, that just goes to show the difference there. So there's our fill plug. So we are down to just a little drip, just a dribble here. I usually let it get down to this where it's just you know, hardly anything. And once it gets down to that point, then I'll go ahead and put it back in. So now I said I would show you the bolt here. If I can get it in my hand to show you. So look at so that's the end of the bolt. So as you get it almost completely unthreaded, the oil can seep out through there, so the bolt doesn't have to be completely loose and then gush out. So that's kind of cool. So go ahead and get this. I do have a new washer on it. I just buy washers, a package of them, so because all of my cars use the same one. So we'll get this threaded back on here, and then we can get it filled back up. This will stop the drippy drips. There we go. And this was our 22. I can always hear all of my neighbors with their Toyota hybrids coming down the road. There we go. Okay. And there she is, all snug back up. Okay. So now we can go ahead and come right back up here to the fill hole. There it is, my finger's in it right here. So I'll start filling that up. And I've got my gear oil over here ready to go. So I'm kind of lucky because all three of my Corollas, my 09, my 17, and my GR all take the same gear oil. So I already had plenty of this on hand. So, and I've got two full ones and a partially open because my 17 IM I just did not long ago, and it takes 2.5 quarts. So I got a half a quart. It actually takes more than this 6-speed, so kind of interesting. And this one takes 2.1, I believe it said. 2.1 with the limited slip, 2.2 without it. And so we'll go ahead and use these two full ones, and then a little bit from here to top it off. And I've got this extractor here, so I'll suck it out of the quarts and fill this up, squeeze it in, and we'll do that until we finish this. This is 200 milliliters, so I'll be able to do, these are 946, so each quart will take 5 of these to do. So take the feel for the fill hole. There it is right there. And I just guide the hose into it, the straw. In essence, there we go. Once you get it in there, and just start pushing it up into it. It takes a little more than 2 quarts, so it's not going to start overflowing it and be full until you've gone through 2 quarts. So, and there's always some spillage, so you know you're going to use the 2+. So I would imagine that I go through the 2 quarts and then probably 1 more of these. And this is what you want to see. So you want to see a solid overflow dripping. So, and it did exactly what I thought. I had to do one syringe of the 3rd bottle. There's a little bit in the other 2 bottles, and I'll condense them all. But yeah, exactly what I thought it would take. So we'll let that drip and get down so any excess drips out of it. And then we'll go ahead and put the fill bolt back on, and then the cover here for this. And this will be a done job. So pretty simple. I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot easier with a lift just because you can get under it, but you know, it's not gonna be a horrible job either with if you put it up on car ramps and do the rear wheels with jack stands or vice versa. It does need to be level though, guys. So make sure that all 4 wheels are off the ground and relatively level. But anyway, so we'll go ahead and let that drip for a while and go from there. So this is what I was waiting for. As you can see, no more drips. So it has leveled out as it should. So now I can go ahead and put the, oh, as I say that was 1 drip, but that's okay. Let's get the fill bolt on there. And this was not difficult to do with this panel still here, so it's definitely not needed to remove it. Okay. Okay, guys, let me just grab my wrench. So there's our friendly bolt right there. Got it snugged down. So got everything wiped down, and now I'll just throw the cover back on, all the clips, and we'll be done. I won't bore you with all of that. And this job will be done. Appreciate you guys coming along for the journey with me. Hope it helps everybody out. Appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe to the channel. Do all the stuff you know everybody asks you to do. And until next time, guys, we'll see you down the road.